Hello everyone, I am Subhash Kashabja and welcome to module 1 of ZenVed AI Readiness Program. Before we touch a single tool, I want you to do something. Pull out your phone and open WhatsApp or maybe email or maybe your notes app. Anything where you have written something this week. Now, ask yourself honestly, how long did that email take you to write? Or the assignment summary, how long did it take? That presentation or anything? Here's this thing. Right now, today, while you are sitting here, there are people doing the exact same task in 1/10 of the time. Not because they are smarter, not because they studied more, because they know how to talk to an AI assistant. Get it to do heavy lifting and you do the real task. There's not a future skill that's not coming soon. That's happening right now in classrooms, in offices, in WhatsApp groups, while people are still typing every word themselves. Now, in next 30 minutes, I am going to show you exactly how to use two of the most powerful AI tool in this world, that is ChatGPT and Claude. For your daily work, by the end, you will write an email, summarize document, and build study notes all using AI. For free, starting from today. Let's start. Now, what is this generative AI? First, let's understand that. What is Gen AI for that matter? In simple terms, what is this technology all about? Generative AI is software that can create new content. Simple words: text, images, code, even videos. Based on what you ask it, you type a request in plain language, normal language. It writes back in the same plain language. That's the whole interaction. No coding, no technical setup. Okay. Yeah. Think of it like this. Imagine you had a brilliant assistant. Like I had a very brilliant assistant sitting next to me all the day, and I keep telling her that this you have to do, this you have to do, this you have to do. Let's say someone who reads most of the internet, who can write, summarize, brainstorm, explain things, but who needs you to tell them exactly what you want. Yeah, you need to tell them. That's all prompt all about. That's what ChatGPT and Claude are. Now, you will hear about many AI tools like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and others. We will focus today on two major AI tools. One is ChatGPT by OpenAI and Claude by Anthropic. Here's this honest, practical difference for someone just starting out. ChatGPT is widely used as a huge community and is excellent for quick answers. Brainstorming, general purpose writing. Claude tends to produce long, more careful, and more nuanced writing, especially good for documents, analysis, and anything where notes and structure matters. You don't need to pick one forever. Many people use both depending on the task. Today, we will try both so you can feel the difference yourself. Now, what we need to master. One skill that matters most is prompting. Here's the single most important idea. Okay. In this entire module, the quality of what you get depends on the quality of what you ask. Uh, How do you ask a question or how do you write a prompt? It is very important. And this is called prompting. A prompt is just your instruction to the AI. In normal English, whatever you ask to the AI is prompt. Now see, how will I differentiate between a weak prompt and a strong prompt? Let's say I say to ChatGPT or Claude, write an email. That's a very weak prompt. A strong prompt looks like write a polite email to my manager asking for 2 days of leave next week for family function. Keep it under 100 words and make it professional tone. Same task, completely different result. The AI isn't reading your mind, it's responding to exactly what you give it. Whatever you ask, it will respond accordingly. So, the more context, the better output. How much context you give to AI, it will give you better output. Remember this formula. There is this prompt writing formula, great prompt, task, context, format. Task, context, format. Okay. Remember this formula because we will use it constantly. Task plus context plus format. That makes a great prompt. What is a task? What you want the AI to do or what you want to get it done. Next is context. What does the AI needs to know to do it well? Matlab, let's assume you want to say the AI should behave as a marketing expert. That is the context. Format. How should the output look like? Like the output can be more formal or it can be more uh, casual. That is the format. Where this fit into your day? Before we jump into any demo, let's ground this in a real use. Today we'll cover 4 everyday tasks. Writing assistance, that is email, messages and drafts. Summarizing, matlab turning this whole long content into a short note. Like I'll upload a entire PDF and ask the AI to give me the entire story of it in 4 to 5 bullet points. Third one, AI for presentations and notes. Yes, structuring your thinking. And fourth one is general productivity like brainstorming, planning, and problem solving. And see, these are not hypothetical, these are things you already do every single day. We are just going to do them faster, often better. Why? Because we are using AI. Now, I'll give you some live understanding. Let's get started, and I'll start with ChatGPT. Let me write on ChatGPT. I'll give it a prompt. What is that prompt? Write a polite email to my professor asking for an extension on my assignment by 3 days due to family emergency. Keep it respectful and under 120 words. So see how it works. First, I have given it a task that it has to write an email to my professor. Then I have given it context, that the context is what, for extension of my assignment by 3 days due to family emergency. And what is the format? I want it to be respectful as well as it should be below 120 words. Yes. Now see, what is the output? We have got an output. Yes. Look at this. In about 5 seconds, I have a complete professional email, properly structured, polite, with a clear subject, line suggestion. I didn't write a single sentence myself. I just told it what I need clearly. Now, watch. What if I want to tweak it? Let's say we want to change some slight changes we want to make. Let's make it more formal and add a line of thanking professor for their understanding. So I'll just put a prompt, make it more formal and add a line thanking professor for their understanding. Now see, we have got a revised email. It's a conversation. You don't need to get it perfect first time. You can refine it always, just like you are talking to a real assistant. Now, let's talk about Claude. Now, let's switch to Claude. I'll paste a long paragraph from this newspaper article and I'll write a prompt. Summarize this into 4 bullet points. simple language for someone in a hurry. See the response. Notice what happened. Page of defense. Text turned into 4 clean, easy bullet points in seconds. This is exactly what you would do before an exam, before a meeting, before reading a long report you don't have time for. Okay, let's understand more. I want to have a study notes. I'll give it a prompt. I want to study, let us say, Newton's law. All the three Newton's law I want to read, as well as I want a quick revision questions also. So let me write a prompt. Explain photosynthesis like you are teaching a 10th grade student. Use a simple structure with heading and end with 3 quick revision questions. See the output. Look at the structure here. Clear heading, simple language, and it's even tested me at the end. This is a personal tutor available at any time for free. Now, let us start with some good activity. I hope you have understood till here. If not, please go back again and do it by yourself. Then you will understand it better. If you do it by yourself, you will understand it better. What is this hands on activity? Uh, you can pause the video if you want. You can take any of the activity. So I'm giving 3 here. Write a email you owe to someone, or a document chapter you need to summarize, or a topic you are studying. Either of it, either you can use ChatGPT or Claude. Write a proper prompt. Prompt should be task, context, format. Okay. For example, if you are summarizing a document, you can write a prompt. Summarize the following text into 5 bullet points, written for a beginner with no background in this topic. Okay, try it. Then try to understand what is the output. Maybe ask it to make it more tone casual or shorter, or you want to analyze. Analogy can be different. While you are doing this, pay attention to 3 things: how much context changed, quality of the answer. Let's say if you change the context, how the quality of the answer changes, how natural it feels to just talk to the tool like you would do to a person, how much time you save compared to doing it yourself from scratch. Take 5 or 7 minutes. Don't worry about getting it perfect. Goal today is just try it and see the difference for yourself. This is basic prompt we are doing. Okay. Now, today we did really great work. Let's bring this together. First, you need to understand any good prompt, task, context. Task is something, let's say, what you want the AI to be done, do. That is the task. Then context, let's say what you want the AI to behave as. Then finally, format. You want it to be formal, you want it to be uh, casual, or any kind of format you can give it. Now, here's what I want you to remember from today. More than anything else, AI doesn't replace your thinking. It removes the friction between your thinking and the finished output. Let's say we will have very good thought, but the finished output will not be that great. Now, you still decide what to say, what tone to use, what matters. The AI just get you this faster. where that's an email, a summary, or a study note. And the one skill that make all this work is prompting. So prompting is something really very important. You give it a task, you give it context, you give it format, and it'll give you entire deliverable in a very concise and precise manner. In our next module, we will move to productivity tool, to research tool specifically. Now we did productivity tool, that is ChatGPT and Claude. We will move to research tool, that is Perplexity, which is built for finding accurate source backed answers fast. If ChatGPT and Claude are two writing assistant, Perplexity your research assistant. Claude and ChatGPT is what? Writing assistant. But Perplexity is your research assistant. Finally, two things you close this video. Before you close this video, two things you need to understand. If you haven't already opened ChatGPT, Claude, sign up both for free, bookmark them, and use them with the proper prompt. One for real task, not someday. Do it today only. So this is ZenVed AI Readiness Program, completely free, self-paced, built so anyone, anywhere can become AI ready. If this helped you, share it with someone who needs it. Thank you.